My apologies, young one. It's time for a proper introduction.
I'm the new Padawan learner. I'm Ahsoka Tano.
I am Obi-Wan Kenobi, your new master.
I'm at your service, Master Kenobi, but I'm afraid I've actually been assigned to Master Skywalker.
What? No. There must be some mistake.
Hello again, I'm Chuck, and I talk about Star Wars stuff. Ahsoka Tano, one of the more beloved characters from the TV series Clone Wars, also profiled in the TV series Rebels after that, and was given live-action status in The Mandalorian, and then finally, her own series. So coming up very soon would be season 2 of Ahsoka. We learned a whole lot from the first series about exactly where Ahsoka is, what she's doing, and why. And yeah, she's in a complete other galaxy now on a planet called Peridia. It's where the hyperspace whales, the Purgil, go to migrate back and forth from that galaxy to the galaxy where everything happens in Star Wars and back, and it's all very well, yeah.
Stay on target.
What we learn about Ahsoka is that she was at one time Anakin Skywalker's Padawan, not necessarily chosen by Anakin, but more chosen by Yoda for Anakin.
But I'm afraid I've actually been assigned to Master Skywalker.
What? No. There must be some mistake. He's the one who wanted the Padawan.
No, Master Yoda was very specific. I'm assigned to Anakin Skywalker, and he is to supervise my Jedi training.
Later on, we find out that Ahsoka, through a series of misadventures and adventures, and essentially getting deceived by evil Sith people and Darksiders, that she ends up, unfortunately, leaving the Jedi Order.
I was set up and deceived, as you are being deceived now.
The question is, Padawan Tano, who is deceiving us?
Reached a decision. We have. Though not in total agreement, are we?
It is the Council's opinion that Padawan Ahsoka Tano has committed sedition against the Republic, and thus she will be expelled from the Jedi Order.
She does not come back to the Jedi Order. She ends up being attached to and befriending the entire group of the crew of the Ghost in Rebels. And that's where we start to see a little bit more. And in Ahsoka, we start to see a little bit more live action of those characters. And it's starting to leave the animated portion and go into live action, and here they are, and it's fantastic. It's wonderful. The storytelling is a lot of fun. So through her adventures with the crew of the Ghost, they discover the world between worlds, and through that she finds out what happened to Anakin Skywalker and who Anakin Skywalker becomes.
Come on, hurry!
Ahsoka.
Anakin.
Not a very easy thing for a former Padawan to discover that her Jedi Master has now become a Sith Lord. Through her adventures with the crew of the Ghost, she also ends up becoming focused on Grand Admiral Thrawn, and that is the driving force in the TV series Ahsoka, is finding out what happened to Thrawn. And then Thrawn ends up having an alliance with some Night Sisters who are on the planet of Peridia, which has a connection to the Night Sisters from Dathomir back in the Star Wars galaxy, not in the other galaxy where Peridia is. And it's all involved. I mean, I know, stay on target.
Stay on target.
But it's it's worth watching. It's worth watching. There's there's so much going on that I can't really explain it unless I actually have, done a really fine outline and rehearsed it. And as you can tell, that's not what I do here. I just sort of hit record and go.
Calibrate your enthusiasm.
Ahsoka, we find out, does find Thrawn in the TV series Ahsoka. We will now find out a little bit more about what's happening with Ahsoka and Sabine on Peridea. We'll also find out a little bit more about Baylan Skoll and his apprentice Shin on Peridea. I believe this is also where I believe that they're going to start introducing more of the Mortis gods. So, season 2 of Ahsoka is coming. You can learn more about Ahsoka Tano in the TV series Rebels. You can learn more about her in the TV series The Clone Wars. Start with Clone Wars, though, because that's where everything begins there with her and Anakin, and it all gets involved from there. You can also learn a little bit more about her in The Mandalorian, where we were first introduced to her in live action. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Anyway, that's all I had for this week. And I am hoping that you guys are able to do a deep dive in there and get into it, find a little bit more about what's going on. I mean, with all the Star Wars lore that's going on right now, there is so much. And there are so many videos out there right now of other creators who are doing a lot more than I am. And you know what? That's okay. Anyway, like I said, that's all I had for this week. I am trying to find out a little bit more about what might be going on with different projects that are coming up. I haven't found anything more than what I had in the previous video to this, which will be linked here at the end. So, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all again soon.
I know you can do this, Ahsoka.